Hey everyone, how you doing? Just, hope everyone's keeping well and everything else like that. And yeah, I went out and being extravagant and went and saw another film on the big screen. And of course, it's Spider-Man: No Way Home. Before I get into what I think of it and everything else like that, I just want to pass on since it's week when I publish this from the day. It's I wish everyone a happy Christmas, or hopefully a happy Christmas. Yeah, because it might be a bit on the difficult side with this Omicron variant of COVID flying around. But certainly hope everyone, wish everyone the best for it with it and all that, and stay safe. But yeah, now for the film. I actually had a good bit of a good think about it, because how I'm going to go about it without trying to spoil it, because it's very strong on making people try and spoiling it and stuff like that. If with it all, and because do have quite a lot of people who reprise their roles, and from past, you've probably seen from the trailers and all that. You got Octavius and Green Goblin and the quite a few others there. Sandman and was Electrode, I think, himself. I can't remember. All the characters being reprised their roles and stuff like that by the actors. It's like an event where it's like definitely a follow on from the Far From Home. I haven't seen it, unfortunately. Tried to see it before I saw this one, but it wasn't available anywhere that I can on Netflix or anything like that, and definitely is not up on the Disney Plus. It's yeah, so like trying to fix the programs up and everything else like that. Oh yeah, trying to get life back to normal, but since it's still like being Spider-Man or Peter Parker being so public of what he's done and everything else like that, it was very difficult to try and have a normal life. So I think it was a quick instance of going and have a chat to Doctor Strange and see if he can help. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the little stone that he keeps in his necklace anymore. So he couldn't go back in time and stop him from doing it, or stop it from happening. And so he had another method, and of course it got a little bit on the stuffed up side, and lo and behold, you got all these evil villains that Spider-Man always seems to be fighting. And but it did have a very strong emphasis on that what comes with great power comes with great responsibility. That was pretty big on the forefront, and the sacrifice and everything else like that. This definitely was mentioned, and and let's say very strong emphasis on team effort and stuff like that as well. Just working as a team to bring an end to it and stuff like that, and it probably shows a bit of a the Tom Holland Spider-Man shows a bit of a different side of wanting to help these people, rather than and end up having to make them sacrifice themselves basically. So I did actually find it a very good film to watch. Of course, it really gone to very big strength to strength, especially after the Avengers side of things. And the new season bring out, and it definitely has a very strong follow on, and there's one thing I definitely recommend. Stay through the credits, because it does do that little bit of cutscene in it of going back to Venom, and probably going to spoil it here, but it still like probably shows a future evil villain that Spider-Man's going to be facing. And also there's still like a bit of repercussion, so I definitely recommend we watch this particular Spider-Man because it has a bit of a repercussions with the next Doctor Strange film coming up next year. So yeah, hope I didn't spoil too much for everyone. In some ways it's still like actually reminds me of when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2 came out with Dr. Octavius. So like I was in China doing a church mission trip, and did the big international release, and of course it got released in China, and been there for a week and stuff like that, and going around Beijing and stuff like that. People on the streets pretty much having the Spider-Man 2 on DVD. This was back in 2004, so yeah, I'll see it right way this time. So yeah, again, I hope everyone has a good Christmas, and consider subscribing down below, and till next time, have a good one.